Did you guys hear that echo? So hello everyone, my name's Ari. I live here, and I'm not memorizing my speech, so I will be using this. So, okay. Imagine being on an island, sitting on the beach in the middle of the Bali Sea, surrounded by nothing but endless ocean waves and relentless humidity. I arrived on the island late Friday afternoon with the dream of soaking up rays, sipping icy drinks, and reading a good book by the water. After the moped taxi, the 3-hour Uber, and the boat ride, I was feeling like my relaxation was about to begin. On my way to the hotel, I grabbed some vegetables from the local stand to enjoy later that evening. As the sun began to set, the Shabbos was quickly approaching. This was the first and only Shabbos I can remember being completely alone. I was the only Jew for hundreds, if not thousands of miles. Eating the vegetables by the sea alone, I was able to reflect on what normal was in this part of the world and how much I missed the Shabbos experience I grew up with, surrounded by friends and family. While you may be imagining this situation, I experienced it on my trip to the Gili Islands. Food acts as a connector. It connects people to people, it connects people to memories, and it connects people to culture. This is prevalent throughout Jewish history. You see this with Avram and the angels, Yisro and Moshe, and a more current example is the Machlis family in Yerushalayim. Food also connects people to culture and memories. Memories of my family's Shabbos soup, or grandma's latkes, even the borscht from the mother country. To this day, we see food as a link for people to connect to other people. So, go out with friends for a bite to eat, or sitting down for a family dinner. You may be asking, how does this relate? How does this relate to me? As some of you may know, I work in the food industry, and it is kind of my jam. But I actually like peanut butter more. Growing up as a vegetarian and still going strong today. Woo! I sometimes was unable to share in food experiences with my friends. There was a barrier that made it difficult for me to connect through food. Today I specialize in the meat analog and dairy alternative industry. I see my job as a way to make it easier for people to participate and build connections through food, regardless of dietary restrictions. It was during my Shabbos in the Gilis when I realized I wanted to work for a company whose values align with my own and help facilitate connections through food. Just as food acts as fuel for our body and our soul, it also is the link between our past, our present, and our future. Thank you very much.